I'm so glad you could join me here today. Today we'll be doing a nice little interesting paint. I hope you could follow along with me. Let me run the colors across the screen that you'll need to paint along with me while you're doing that. Let me tell you what I got done up here. I have a 16 by 20 inch canvas, pre-stretched, double primed, and I added a thin layer of the liquid white. Rather than that, it's slick, wet, ready to go. I thought today we could do a black and white painting, and I put a little bit of phthalo blue just for color, but as you can see, white, black mostly. So yeah, let's get started with today's painting. So I'm gonna go ahead, a little bit of blue, just a little bit, and then black. It's gonna be a black and white painting, so I want it a bit gray. I just want the blue for flavor, basically. Nice bluish gray color. That's all I want. Load up your brush. Let's come up here. It's a nice cold winter day here in the painting. So just doing crisscross strokes. Just make sure you have an even distribution of paint on your brush. This is something different. I've never done a black and white painting rather than gesso, but it'll be fun. It will be fun. So just bring that paint color down. Just crisscross strokes. Okay, just like so. Now, I'm gonna get a little bit more black. I'm using ivory black, just in case you guys didn't know. And let's darken this up a bit. There. Just like so. Now, we're gonna do a fun painting exercise. Finger on your paint. Let's decide. Maybe there lives a light source there. Push it in. Push the paint into the canvas. Let me grab a clean, dry knife. Come up here. Just scratch off that paint. Just like so, you have your little light source there. Now, let me go ahead. Let me put in a cloud. I think there lives a cloud out here in the distance. Just living there. Maybe there's another cloud that lives right around here. Make up these little stories. It'll be fun. Blend out the base. Just the base of it. Lift up. Let me blend this out a bit more. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Let's make it seem like there's some mountains out. So, going back into black, a little bit of white, a bit more black. You mix it to the variant you want it. I'm gonna do myself a little mountain. I've seen lots of artists paint in black and white, and I haven't done it, so I thought we would do it today. Plus, YouTube's not paying enough, so I haven't had the money and time to buy cadmium yellow, so I'm running low on that paint color. But it's okay. I'll find some money soon. grab this 2-inch brush and just pull. Grab it and pull it. Just like so. Now, let me go ahead. Let me put another mountain in there. Maybe there lives one right around here. Okay. And blend that mountain out. Just like so. Okay. I'm gonna bring a bit more attention. Just some black with a little bit of white. Just pop this mountain out a bit more. Just a little bit. Because we're gonna blend it out. But you can leave it like that if you really wish to. Okay. Let's go ahead. Some black. And just gonna add a couple distant little trees that cover up. Load up your brush. Okay. Just like so. Just tap and pull down. That's all you gotta do. The brush will do the rest of the work. You're just there to guide it and choose the color. There we go. Simple as that. Load up paint. There. Isn't that wonderful? You know what? Let's pull it out a bit more. Now, with the 2-inch brush, I'm going to tap out the base. Just tap out the base. You see, when you don't have enough paint, you get that little separation. It just doesn't look right. So just, if that were to happen, fill it in and then tap out the base. Now, lift up just to make it look like many tiny little distant trees. Doesn't take much pressure. Okay, now let's go ahead. Let me add a little bit of blue onto my gray color. Just a little bit, just to flavor it a bit. There. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Let's come up here. Let's decide where water would lay. I think there is some water. Just like so. Okay. Blend this out a bit. You gotta get rough with it, There's no shame in that. Now, I'm gonna go back to my 1-inch full of titanium white. Load that brush up. Oh, sorry about that. Load that brush up. Full with paint. Let's come up here to the canvas. Let's decide where snow lives. I thought we could do a winter scene. If you guys haven't figured it out yet. but I decided a good old black and white winter scene would go nice. Okay, let's come up here. Shoo. Okay, let's put some snow on here. Some snow over here as well. Remember, in an old video, well, not too old, a couple months old, I showed you guys a little trick with snow. When it doesn't want to show up, grab your palette knife, pick up some titanium white or whatever color, go over it lightly. So like if you're gonna do paint breaks, but only the spots you want an extra highlight on. And then what you do is grab your brush and just blend it out a bit. Here there's not much contrast since it's pretty bright. Like there's no colors that go against it really. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go into a grayish color and whew, let me grab my 2-inch brush. It's just a crazy snowbank right here. So, some white. Shoom. Shoom. This is where the hack would be better because there's contrast colors. So, decide what way everything goes. Shoom. Very lightly. And just blend those out. Blend them out. Just like so. Okay, now let's go ahead. Let's put in a tree. How does that sound? Tree lives right there. Maybe that tree doesn't want to be lonely, so it needs a little friend right around here. This one's the leader. Maybe let's make it almost like an entrance going in. So let's shoom, big ol' monster tree. Okay, and let me put in maybe what's going to be an evergreen. Just add some dark color here and there. Boom. Just blocking color. That's all you're doing right now. Blocking in that color. Just blend it out a bit. There. Get yourself some titanium white. Hold on. Probably had one of my hairs on my palette. I just saw like a little hair on there. So don't stress out too much on if your colors keep blending because of the dark background. We'll use the trick and everything should be fine. But right now you're just putting basic highlights. Snow covered it. Okay, now let's go ahead. Let me grab my palette knife. Let me, ooh, right there. Those two would connect. Maybe these two would connect. Maybe these would connect. Okay. And make sure to always blend it out. Unless you want the textured painting, which is also okay, but my personal opinion, I think non-textured for snow looks much better. But it's up to you. Shoom. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Screw it. I'll make the other one a little evergreen tree. I'm using a flat brush. You don't have to always use a fan brush. As long as you get to know your brushes, you can use really any brush. There's a cold winter spot. Okay, a little bit more black. There we go. And let me clean my brush. Some paint thinner. I have a bucket and a screen. I use the Bob Ross cleaning bucket with some paint thinner. And I have a rag off here to the side, just so I could dry my brush dry. Okay, let me go into some ivory black, just a little bit with the oval brush. Let's come up here. And I just want little indications of leaves, like very little. I don't want much indications. I just want little sprinkles of that. Okay, let me go ahead. Let me add some white to that. So some white just to make it gray. Maybe some more white. Oh yeah, that's better. That stands out a bit better. Shoot. Here and there. Just a little sunlight would hit, but it's a black and white painting. This one would be on this side because the sun's right here. So, gotta leave it like that. Okay. You might see a tree trunk on the evergreen, but it would look gray. Okay, let me clean my oval brush. Again, straight paint thinner. When you guys do this, don't be like me. Go in a ventilated area. That's fun though. I'll never get tired of that. Okay, I'm gonna go into some titanium white paint with my oval brush. Let's come up here. Maybe some snow hits it. I would like to take this time to say happy birthday to my wonderful mother. I know she doesn't really watch this, but it's the intention that counts. And I would just like to wish her a happy birthday. She means a lot. Without her, without both of my parents, I wouldn't be here doing what I do. They help support everything I do. My whole family is supportive, and that's why I get to do videos like this and just have fun and enjoy life. Let's go into some little titanium white, just like so. Just a little highlight. A little bit of liquid white, just a little bit. But how I was saying, I really would like to thank them from the bottom of my heart for all the sacrifices they've done for me. Um, all the things they buy me in order to do this production. Art isn't cheap, and without them, I probably wouldn't be doing it. So I like to give a big shout out or thank you to them, and little shout out for my mother's birthday. Wonderful, wonderful person. Okay. How much time we got left? We got 21 minutes. What else should we do? Let's go ahead. Maybe someone lives there. Maybe someone lives there. Although it's cold, they're a fan of the cold. Maybe it's a campsite that's only open in the winter. We'll have that in mind. Just using the palette knife. Okay. Load up quite enough paint. Let me go into that grayish color. Let's come up here. Shoom. Shoom. Gotta be very, very gentle. Maybe there's snow that lives right on the roof. Shoom. Little snow. Okay. Now I'll fix up the base up a bit. Add a door in. Just some gray and white. I think I'm gonna go lighter for the door. Okay. How much time? 23 minutes. Down. Time does not hurry up. I want to end it, but screw it. Let's add in a little bush. Sometimes time goes really fast, and today it's taking its sweet time, which actually I'm not gonna complain, because usually I'm complaining for the other reason. Okay, a little bit of titanium white, liquid white, mixture of both. Pull your 1-inch brush one direction. I'll round off a side. Let's come up here. Little snow covered bushes. Ooh, I'm getting cold by looking at this. Okay. Now, last thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a couple water lines. You could probably hear how hard I'm scratching the canvas. Actually, I said last thing, but we gotta add a little bit of dirt. If not, we don't know where one starts or one ends. Okay, a little bit over here. I think that's about right. Some white. Just cover up a bit. Don't cover up everything. Okay. And a few little water lines, and I think with that we could call today's painting finished. I really hope you enjoy this video, and if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and I got many more videos for you to watch, so go ahead, check them out. And until then, I'd like to wish each and every one of you the best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, my friend. Goodbye.